All right, welcome back, Week 15 pod. I smell the playoffs. How we doing, boys?
Ah.
I'm enjoying my bye week.
Yeah, Christian, we
So
got the regular season champion in the house. Christian, number one seed, got the bye this week. Had the win, and did Rody lose last week then for you to get it, or how'd that
he
work?
did. Yeah, I
Rody lost.
needed
Okay,
Rhodey to lose. So no disrespect to Rhodey, but obviously I wanted the one seed. So I'm
for
playing with
sure.
house money,
Okay.
and I'm very, very grateful to Marcus for pulling that one out for me. But
Hell
I had a
yeah.
tough one against Tanner. Tanner Tanner came with even without McCaffrey, he had a hell of a week.
Yeah,
Not Pete.
Tanner's got a very nice team.
Mhm.
Yeah, trying to repeat here, right, buddy?
Trying to repeat 3 years in the championship. I'm hoping for 3 years in a
Yeah.
row in the championship. I lost 2 years against you. Last year I won, and then I'm hoping to
I think you
take it
said
home for
that
the
to
pod again.
I think you said that to us offline, right? Like we were done recording and you said that and Dev and I were like, God damn, yeah, it was, dude. Yeah, like three in a row, like would be pretty sweet, right? Like
Yeah,
no one's gone back to back. Three in a row is like a whole nother thing as well. So
yeah.
that'd be nuts.
There's some good
Debbie.
names on the trophy though. So, but if you
Oh yeah.
want it, you got to come take it.
There you go. There you go. Debbie also in playoffs, got the sixth seed. Facing
Not good.
Tanner this week. Little Mike Evans Thursday night player.
Please don't get hurt. For the love of God.
And I found myself in the toilet bowl. I got the seven seed. I'm playing Derek this week, but this week's all about predicting what's going to happen, right? Where I'm going to predict the championship bracket. Christian's going to predict the consolation bracket, the toilet bowl bracket. We'll kind of weigh in. We'll kind of look at matchups. I'll share my screen here. Yeah, we'll kind of talk about. We also came with a bench player that we would start over their starter here. So let me share my screen. Devi, do you have a preference? Do you want to hear you want to hear the winners bracket or you want to hear consolation bracket?
Let's start with the poop.
Start with the poop. I love it. You guys seeing my screen?
Yep.
All right, Christian, this is your forte. Where do we start here? But how did you start this exercise? I guess I want to know how'd the brain hole start here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, they're not just speaking because you're a pod member, but points wise, if you look at the discrepancy in points for, the season long of what you've scored compared to everybody else at the bottom, it's pretty significant. And when you're playing Derek, I mean, and this is zero disrespect to Derek, but I was looking through and the past 3 weeks, he has scored, I think, 70, 62, and 65. It's just bad. It's just a bad, bad deal right
Their
now
team
for him.
their
And I
team's
feel
so
bad
beat
because,
up.
yeah, he dealt with some injuries, but at the end of the day, you can see like the projections on the screen. It's not pretty. So I think, honestly, I would take the what is that, minus 12 and a half. I would
Six.
take the
Yeah.
minus 12 and a half for Matt pretty comfortably. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so, right? I hope to be one and done out of this fucking shithole, and I'm on to 2026 is what I'm hoping for there. So
Yeah.
I love it. You got Derek kind of going on into the next week of the toilet bowl. Derek unfortunately lost the regular season as well, right? So he gets to already pick
Yeah.
one punishment here.
Correct.
Next matchup, we had Craig, who was what's Craig? Craig's the eight seed versus Eric the Bike Man, the nine seed.
Yeah.
Where'd
See,
you go with
this
this, buddy?
This one, like, I mean, I like some players that Craig has for sure. Everybody knows I love Igbuka. He has wide receiver one. Warren's been a good tight end. Judkins is solid, but he's in a tougher matchup. Egbuka, he's been cold though. I mean, I say that and oh no, I don't know who the fuck score. Somebody's down to the one in the Bucks game. I don't even know. Oh, it's Jalen McMillan. But
Damn it.
um I'm just looking at the team, and honestly, like besides a couple good matchups, I don't really love Craig's team outside those couple guys. Whereas like I'm looking at Eric's team and I'm shocked at the projections. Like I would take Bike Man plus 14.3 every time. I think Burrow's going to have a huge game. I think Chase Brown's he's damn good the past few
Yep,
weeks.
he's been hot. He's been hot.
He needed
I
Burrow
mean, if
back.
if Rome plays, if I mean Addison could have a good game, Flowers is in a good matchup. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a pretty even match. I would honestly put both of these guys pretty 50-50.
Hmm.
I'm probably gonna give the edge. This was tough. I'm gonna give the edge to Bike Man, honestly. I think there's a big upset coming here.
Okay. Okay.
I really do. I'm not just saying that. Craig's got some good matchups, but if
Mhm.
Egbuka doesn't do anything tonight, I do believe that I really think Eric's gonna have a leg up. So
Who would you pick out of this matchup, Devi? You're also not in the toilet bowl. You get to weigh in here a little bit. Whose team you like better?
He makes a lot of good points,
Hmm.
and it's really weird talking good about Eric's team. Um, uh, just to be devil's advocate, I'll take Craig.
I think I would take Craig in this matchup too, but it's close, right? It is close. I
it's
get
way
it.
closer than 15 points.
I
Yes.
agree. I was surprised I'd see that as well. Yeah, I like it, man.
At
I
least,
think
yeah.
Eric
yeah.
needs to get Charbonnet out of there and put DJ Moore in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just ride that train.
I if I do think if Eric loses, he's just got to roll with DJ Moore.
You
Just
just gotta ride it out.
yeah.
Is that the bench player that will outscore the starter, or you're just throwing that out
I
there,
I
Debbie?
was just saying that, but I never looked at the bench players, so
Okay.
I guess I can roll with that one.
I love it, buddy. I love it. On to the next week then. We got who we got? We got Craig playing Derek. How do you
Yeah.
foresee that? How do you foresee that going? 2 week matchup. You carry over the points into the second week, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna I hate it for Derek because I thought he had a really like we all kind of thought he had a good draft.
Hmm.
But he just fell off the face of the earth this year with all the injuries. It's not his fault, but the bad luck continues, and I think we're gonna have a regular season and toilet bowl loser from the same team. So
Yeah,
I think Craig beats him pretty handily.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Unfortunate, right? But yeah, it's Derek's just so beat up, dude. Like just such a beat
Yeah.
up team. It's brutal here, for sure. All right, I get to predict the future here a little bit. With the starting with the championship bracket. I went about it a little bit different. Right? I think like when it comes to playoffs, I think it matters like how many studs, right? Like how many like big dick players you got in your lineup. All right. And I think the more studs you got, the more big players you got, is the better the chance that you have. So that's kind of how I went about this.
Real quick,
Yes, sir.
I always forget this. Uh, is the second round does it get reseeded?
It does not get reseeded.
Okay.
Good
It
question.
does not.
It
We
does
ask
not get
this every
reseeded.
year,
I
and
always
it
forget.
never happens.
We do. It does not get reseeded.
I always forget.
So I've just kind of looked at the teams. I didn't even really care about matchups. I just think it cares about like players, right? And how many studs, how many big dick players do you have? Looking at Marcus's team, I counted 3 studs. Okay, I think quarterbacks is hard, right? I only gave like quarterback like one. I only gave one quarterback a stud, right? We'll get to that team here eventually. I think tight end is hard, right? But I got Barkley, Henry, and Bowers as like stud players for Marcus. For Tyler, I only have 2. I have Nico and I have Amon Ra. All right. I went off that. I said, hey, I think Marcus moves on because of one more like true all-star player. Any
That's fair.
any any disagreement? Anything of like, hey, like Like George Pickens is very good.
I
I
was
don't.
gonna say
Would
Pickens is kind of a stud. He's been pretty
would,
good.
would he be a stud in yours? He wavered
I
on
think
me.
so.
He wavered on me, right? He was close. I inevitably I think I was a harsh grader for like what would be a stud. And
Which is fair.
I think we'll kind of like see that as we go, right? Like Pickens was very close, but just not in like the stud category for me. Yeah, so I got Marcus going on to the next round here and playing Marcus would play Christian.
I will say about Tyler's team, and I know this is going to be difficult for him to do,
Hmm.
but I think that he just needs to go full blown Cowboy. I think he needs to play Ferguson over Henry.
I was looking at
Hmm.
that.
That
And
would be my bench over starter, but like, no, don't get me wrong. Obviously, Ferguson's had a couple missed practices, so it's like if he plays, I would play him over Henry. I don't know, man. That Buffalo New England game just kind of screams like,
always weird. Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what it. I don't know. I think I would just play Ferguson. Like Ferguson still scroll down to Ferguson. I think he's still like show the bench. I mean, I
Show
think
the
he's still
bench.
like tight end two.
So many
Tight end
touchdowns, right?
three.
So many touchdowns. Yeah.
Like
Yep.
yeah, I don't know.
He
I would
balls.
just go. That's tough, but I think I would go with Ferguson and
Yeah.
just play the three Cowboys. But
This was also my bench player. I'm glad you like had us go back here. Michael Wilson needs to be in your lineup, right? Like
if
I
Marvin Harrison's out,
Marvin
like
Harrison is more than likely out, right? Like I don't care that it's Houston. You got to play Michael Wilson, right? And
Yeah, you got to ride the thunder.
I'm guessing Tyler's probably getting there as well, right? But that is my bench player who will outscore Wan'Dale Robinson. I love that. So Marcus moves on to play uh, Christian. We'll get to that matchup here eventually. Next, we got Devi playing Tanner. Another just like studs versus not. Devi, I gave you
So many studs.
I gave you two studs, buddy. I looked
Hey,
at it.
yeah.
I thought Chase was kind of the only one. I lumped Adams in as a stud as well.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Harold Fannin.
I saw you starting Harold Fannin and Theo Johnson. That's
Uh,
certainly a choice. All right, that
I don't
is
know yet. We'll see. I don't. I'm trying to decide if I want to ride the Jerry Judy train, but I
sure.
mean, nobody wants to play two Browns in their lineup either, especially in playoffs.
Sure.
So I don't know. We'll see.
So I'm a Hirsch grader, right? I think you'll have this on Tanner's team here. I gave Tanner's team three studs. Do you think
That's
I'm
not
too?
enough.
Do you think I'm too harsh there? I got McCaffrey, I got Cook, I got CD Lamb.
I would throw Kittle in.
Yeah,
I think this week Kittle is a stud.
I'm right. Once again,
Oh, tight ends.
not
Yeah.
really looking at matchups, right? I was a harsh
Okay,
grader on tight end.
yeah,
I only gave studs to like two tight ends, right?
yeah,
I
that's
gave it to
fair.
Bowers, and I'll eventually give it to McBride once we get to Christian's team.
Yeah,
You'd give him four, Debbie?
Yeah, I would give him four.
I get that, and like obviously, I love Tanner's like ancillary pieces, right? Like DeAndre Swift and Warren, and right, like yeah,
He's got a fun
Dak
team.
is awesome. He's got a very good team, right?
he does.
Three studs is like kind of yeah, it's selling them short to a degree. Um, but yep, Tanner moving on, beating Devi, playing Rashi. We'll look at Kyle here a little bit. Kyle's team, once again, just kind of like looking at studs. Harsh grader. I didn't give Mahomes as a stud just because I think like you'd really open up that can of worms for like a lot of QBs. I think the only QB that I gave as a like stud in quarterback is Josh Allen. Okay.
Right.
That just kind of once again being a harsh grader, but I gave him four studs with Robinson, Jacobs, Rashi Rice, and then I gave Kyron in that category as well.
That's a
And
slippery slope.
with Kyron,
Yeah,
I agree. I agree. My reasoning I think like Kyron more than anyone else can put two touchdowns on your head and like the game's over, right? Like as much as anyone else. But it is a slippery
that's
slope,
true.
right? Like
That's true.
why give it to Kyron but not like George Pickens, right? Like it is I get it. I get it.
It's fair.
Debbie, you think Kyron's still a stud?
No, I can never think that. Never a
That's
stud.
That's true.
I
I
think
forgot about
the
your hate.
emergence.
He's a
I think the
bum.
emergence of Corum is a thing.
Blake
I think,
Corum's nice, man. He's a nice player. He's
yeah.
fun. He's a nice little player, but
Starting to come around.
starting to come around. He's just a little more juice than Kyron, but yeah, I still I think that offense is awesome. I think like I'll still have him as a stud throughout this year's playoffs. So I got the four studs of Kyle beating Tanner in the next round, and Kyle kind of getting to the championship here.
Okay.
All right,
That is going to be such a good
that's gonna
matchup
be a
if
great.
it happens.
That's gonna be a great matchup. Christian, looking at your team, buddy, I gave your team five studs. All
Okay.
right. I gave you Josh Allen. I gave you McBride, right? The two like advantages of quarterback and tight end. Obviously Gibbs, obviously Achan, and I lumped AJ Brown as like he's AJ Brown, right? Like
Yeah.
if I'm gonna give it to Nico, I gotta give it to AJ Brown, right? Like
Hmm.
I just I'm gonna lump them all in.
Yeah.
So
I would argue though, like, and I would say, and I appreciate that, and I'm grateful for that, and I do agree. I mean, I do think I have QB one, tight end
mhm,
one,
mhm, mhm.
top 10 receiver for sure, and probably two of the top three running backs in my
Mhm.
opinion. But I probably have the worst flexes in the playoffs.
Sure. Yep. I
Probably
agree.
have the worst flexes in the playoffs.
It's
I
not great.
I
It's
agree.
not good.
Right?
It's bad.
Like
It's
looking at Tanner's team as a whole, it's like okay, like there's no like missing
right.
piece. There's no like missing piece, right? But I from this exercise, I got Christian repeating with his five studs, making it to the championship and beating Brody.
It's
I
an
just think
interesting concept how you did that with the studs.
mhm. I just think like playoffs come along, right? Like one of these guys is going to like score 30 on you, right? And like the more people that you have that could like score 30 on you, right? Or quarterback that could put up 40, right? Like you just give yourself better odds, right? Like
But
Juwan,
that's like the perfect thing with Christian's team, you know, like those flex pieces are rough,
they
but
They're
are,
you
bad.
have
they are,
so many guys on your team that can drop those 30 burgers like
right,
weekly, and
right.
that makes up for it.
That's
Like,
kind of where I'm landing. Yep,
Right.
absolutely. Perfectly said, Debbie.
yeah, I mean, last week, like I started, and I'll probably start Higgins, like I think my lineup was just like I'd
Sure.
maybe start Higgins over Gadsden or something, but like last week, my my five studs, as you would refer them to,
Hmm.
they combined for 120 of my, I'm sorry, 94. Yeah, pretty much 115 of my 128 points.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
I just
Yeah.
think like you have the ability to do that, right? Like Kyle's very close. He's got four of them and like some
Yeah.
great like ancillary pieces too, right? I think it's going to be a great matchup. I got Christian over Rody in the championship. So we'll kind of see how this goes.
We will see.
See how this
I
goes.
yeah, I'm excited, but it's gonna be a grind. Everyone did a good job and everyone knows my team is gonna be in the slums next year. I'm gonna have to really grind through the draft,
I
losing
I I don't think any of us
Gibbs,
have like a
HN.
keeper that they like, right? Debbie, you got a keeper you like on your team?
Uh,
I don't. I don't.
Yeah.
I like Travion, but I think he was what, a fourth rounder or fifth rounder. That's
It's fine. It's
not
fine.
really
Right.
great value, but
Right. Nope,
yeah.
we'll be in the market there. So I forgot to do this off the top. I owe a shot.
Mm.
Jalen Hurts.
But I finally saw the play. I
Jalen
never
Hurts,
I never
dude,
saw the play, and
dude, unreal, right?
wow.
Unreal. Six turnovers, two within 5 seconds.
Yeah, that was probably the craziest. And are we gonna talk about the DFS ending too?
Oh, there's certainly, yeah, we certainly can.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I've never seen. I've watched it and I was like a pick and a fumble. I was like, there's no way they're gonna score it that way though. And I was like, but that's definitely what happened, right?
Yeah.
Like you got picked,
Exactly what happened.
you recovered it, you fumbled it. Like that, it was unreal. So, I got a little Goldschlager. I went
Oh,
Hell
that
yeah.
boy.
went old school with it, right?
Hell
Like
yeah.
got a little gold flogger. So
Are there
It-
flakes in there?
oh, it's been a hot minute.
mm,
In the mini, were there flakes?
there is flakes. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Whew. Oh, that is very cinnamony.
Very money.
By
Very,
the
very
way,
cinnamony.
I do want to give a shout out to everybody who has done the shot thing this year. Like that was a total like on a whim thing. Everybody
Yeah.
embraced it.
Yeah.
I think we still have somebody who owes one. I'm not going to call him out, but the content that has come from it has been
Good stuff.
the highlight of my day when
It,
it happened.
it's
Good stuff.
it's been hilarious. And then
Yeah.
the other thing is like on top of it is like kind of impressive how often it happens. It's like this is never gonna happen. And then
You
it's like
don't think,
weekly.
yeah, dude, every week it's one or two. Every
It's
week.
crazy. I
It
wasn't
happens.
expecting that.
It happens a lot. Yeah, I was also surprised. Like there was like a week where it's like, this doesn't happen very often, and then like four happens, and yeah, it happened. DFS, Christian pulled one out here. I think Rhodey was ahead. Unfortunately, had Jalen Hurts in the lineup the last week, right? I think he needed
So,
18 going into that Monday night, and Jalen Hurts got less than 1 point, right? Like
Yeah.
that's why I just took that shot. So.
Yeah, that was tough. I
Um,
felt for Kyle. Kyle lost the one seed and just had a stinker on the
mhm,
DFS.
mhm.
But I think, I'm waiting for that kind of karma to come back to me. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
And
I enjoyed it, right? I definitely see us doing it again next year. I hope people like in the league could follow along a little bit and enjoyed it, and if not, like
yeah,
mhm.
whatever, right? Like us four had fun, but
yeah, it was a good
um,
time.
yeah, definitely a good time, boys. So I got to sign off here though. Good luck with everyone. That was fun. Good, yeah, good luck in first week of playoffs, and yeah, we'll be back at it next week.
Hell yeah. Good luck, everyone.
Later, boys.